Hi, this is Chris Stein of Blondie at BackstageAxxess, where the real show begins.
I've been running circles round a night that never ends. I've been chasing heartache.
Hey, this is Chris with BackstageAxxess, and we are pleased to have with us today one of the true pioneers of rock and roll, Chris Stein of Blondie. Hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome, and thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thanks.
Now, Blondie's got a great new studio album out, Pollinator. It's just such an infectious record. What type of sound were you going for on this record?
Well, just the main thing was to get back to a little bit of a band sound where everybody was playing in the same place, which is how we approached it.
Sure. Now, the band has always been fantastic with, blending different sounds, mixing in different genres with their music. So how do you think the Blondie sound has progressed over the years?
I don't know. I'm maybe a little too close to it, but there's a lot of back and forth between us and the other music that is out in the world that goes around. I think that's what the title refers to, is this cross-pollination.
Sure. Now, you and Debbie have been writing together for a long time. How did you approach the writing process for this record?
It's always kind of the same. I work on music and then send it to her, and it evolves. Usually I have an idea for something, and then we work it up. I write more now with computers than just with tape recorders.
Right, and there have been a lot of changes in technology and, in the music industry since the early days. So has it changed your creative process or your approach on, putting out new albums?
It's hard to say. I always enjoyed, recording stuff at home. So it's just kind of an extension of that.
Right. Now, take us into the single Long Time. How did that particular song come together?
Well, we knew Dev. I guess we met him out on the road at like a festival or something years ago, and he asked Debbie to sing on a couple of demo tracks that he was working on, just songs, and she did it. The tracks were sitting around for a while, for a year or more, and then when we were working on this project, we thought to use the one track. And we also finished another one with Nile Rodgers and Dev, too, so I don't know what's going to happen with that yet.
Okay. And, you mentioned Dev, and you've got a lot of collaboration going on this record. So was that a thought-out decision that, hey, we're going to bring in different people this time, or did it just kind of happen naturally? Yeah,
it was kind of, to seek out people we were interested in and get some different music, because doing other people's music is just it's just stuff we're not going to come up with ourselves. Obviously, hanging on the telephone is a cover song for the done that. People don't know that necessarily.
Right. Now, is there someone that you would like to collaborate with in the future, perhaps on the next Blondie album?
Yeah, sure. I don't know, sure, Major Lazer or somebody. I'm not sure. Lots of people.
Now, tell us a little bit about the creative process over the years. It's a lot of bands are not putting out new material, so how important is it for Blondie to, keep writing and keep putting new material out there?
Oh, well, that was the whole idea when the band went back together again, was to keep, it would be too crazy just to keep going out and playing the old songs without adding to it. It just doesn't not let anybody. Debbie never would have agreed to it for sure. We have to keep working, moving forwards.
Sure. Now, you'll be on the road this summer, the Rage and Raptor tour. Would you tell us a little bit about the tour, what fans can expect this time out?
The show is good, and Shirley is good. Shirley's for a really long time. Those guys are great too. So I think we're doing a bunch of the new songs. Seems to integrate well into the set.
And with so many songs to choose from, how do you determine what the set list is going to be? Is it predetermined before the tour, and does it change at all over the course of the summer?
It sort of changes gradually. I mean, there's some songs we always are doing, Call Me and Heart of Brass and stuff.
Sure.
But it evolves as it goes along.
Now, you'll be making a stop at Art Park this summer. Do you have any special memories or stories from your times playing in the Buffalo, New York area?
It gets cold. I don't know if we've ever been up there in the winter, but I've been up there in the winter for sure. But I don't know if we ever done chance there in the winter.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do an outdoor show there in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Now, as a guitarist, who would you say is most influential to you as a player?
As a guitar player, I was always a huge Jimi Hendrix
Okay.
supporter. I just don't think, and nobody's ever done what he's done again, even people try to, but yeah, it's very unique. Those records are all, amazing still.
And do you have a go-to guitar that you like to use when you're out on tour?
At this point, yeah, I do the Dean guitars. I'm very much about having a lightweight guitar at this point. Because Les Paul can weigh like, 12, 15 pounds. So I passed that. I'm too old to be dragging some heavy piece of wood around. So I have very light guitars.
Okay. Now, over the years, Blondie's made an impact, of course, on the world of music, but also art and fashion. And I know you personally are involved in photography. How did you first get into photography?
I was always fooling around with it when I was a kid. And then when I was growing up in Brooklyn, I had a close friend who was a really great photographer, and he was, he had worked with Diane Arbus as an apprentice briefly, and he was involved with the Warhol scene and stuff, so he was a big influence on me. And then, I just started around 1968 getting more serious about it, I think.
And you just recently had an exhibition. Do you have any exhibitions or new projects coming up as far as the photography goes?
Maybe another book next year.
Okay.
Some more of the street stuff, older stuff in New York.
Okay, that would be cool. Now, being a New York band, starting out at the time that Blondie did, and now here we are in 2017, did you ever think that the band would last this long together?
No, nobody ever really thought about it back then. I'm sure I can't, you ask the Talking Heads or any of those guys. I think everybody was very much in the moment. I don't think anybody thought about the future too much.
Right, absolutely. Now, when you're out on tour and you're not doing press and playing the shows, is there something that you like to do in your free time?
Hang out with the family. Just got a new kitty. It's really nice. Different stuff.
And do you take your cameras with you out on the road? You maybe taking some of the local scenes?
Yeah, sure. I always have a camera. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, The Pollinator's a great new album, and I'm sure that everyone's looking forward to seeing the band out again on the road this summer, and we do appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today.
Okay, thanks a lot.